Naneum was founded in 2005. The aim of Naneum was to design and manufacture leading-edge products that would make it easy for researchers to make in-situ measurements of airborne nanoparticles. Our flagship product is the NPS 500. This is an instrument for characterizing, sizing and reporting the size distributions of nanoparticles in the air. We developed this product from an identified market need. We saw that the instruments that were able to perform the functions at the present time were laboratory-bound instruments. They were large, they were immobile, and they could not be used except by highly trained engineers. We set out to make a miniaturized instrument that could be transported to the source of the nanoparticles and that could be used by any well-trained engineer.
Nanoparticles in the environment come from both natural and human sources. Natural sources include chemical reactions in the atmosphere, as well as volcanoes and sea spray. Human sources include manufacturing processes such as welding, grinding processes, and combustion sources such as power plants and, of course, car exhausts.
If you go into urban areas, for instance the centre of London, where we've made some measurements in Oxford Street, up to 50% of the nanoparticles in the air will be generated by man-made processes. Nanoparticles in particular deposit themselves deep in the respiratory tract, in the lungs, in the air exchange region. The jury's out on the dangers of nanoparticles, but of course investigating the exposure and making relevant studies to see what those hazards are very important, and that's where Naneum instruments come in. They're being designed and they're ideal for doing those experiments. The NPS 500 measures particles in the size range from 5 nanometers up to 500 nanometers. The way it does this is that it separates the particles according to size through an electrostatic size classifier.
This is the sizing component of the NPS 500. It works by passing an airflow through two metal plates, two electrodes, across which a high voltage is applied. The nanoparticles are sized by choosing a particular voltage, and with that voltage you choose a particular size nanoparticle.
The particles that come out of this classifier, or sizer, are too small to be seen by normal instruments, so we have to grow them in what's known as a condensation particle counter.
The nanoparticles are mixed with a vapor from a heated fluid. This vapor is then condensed onto the condenser to grow the nanoparticles from, say, 10 or 100 nanometers in size up to about a micron, where they can easily be detected. The particular innovations of this product are the electrostatic classifier. Firstly, is of a different design to what's traditionally been used. This allows it to be much more compact and therefore portable compared to traditional instruments. Winning the Innovation Award is a tremendous boost to us. It really makes us feel very much recognised and at the forefront of physics. We feel very proud that Naneum instruments are a very good example of how applied science and applied leading-edge physics can have practical and beneficial applications for society. Our instruments are now being used in areas such as investigations of climate change, looking at occupational hygiene issues, looking at health issues, inhalation toxicology. These are things that will benefit people in the future, and we feel very proud that our instruments are used in that way.